Oh, yes, this was my favorite thing by far. Okay. I have a very strange relationship with Tim Pool. I mean, politically, I think the stuff that he says and does is absolutely reprehensible, but there's some weird mutual politeness that I only demonstrate towards him and he only demonstrates towards me. I don't know if it's just a byproduct of the potential for better outcomes if we discuss disagreements on his platform rather than over Twitter. I'm not sure how that works exactly, but I suppose I'm contented with it. Either way, in one of my many very high IQ tweets, where I point out how I've never been wrong, uh, you know, Tim Pool responds to agree with me, which thank you, Tim. That is not going to help me in this situation. You agreeing with me is not going to help me here. Um, so yeah, thank you. No, nothing. It's just what am I supposed to say? What, what uh God. Check out the quote retweets on that one. I don't want to. He's not wrong. This is that's not wrong, you know? What, what am I supposed to tweet in response? Like, thank you. However, your agreement with me is optically poor, and also I disagree with you on everything else. Like some kind of fucking autist? What am I? No, God. No, I'm socially aware enough for that. No, God, no. I'd rather kill myself than tweet something like that. Jesus. Fuck. Well, we live with what we live. Listen, at least Richard Spencer never replied to me advocating for Bernie, or sorry, for vote blue no matter who. Since Richard Spencer was also a Biden voter, at least he never replied being like, "You've got the right idea in this one." That would have been very funny. It also would have been catastrophic. I wouldn't have heard the end of it. Still wouldn't be hearing the end of it. Did you have to respond to Tim Vaush? Maybe this is just me projecting my incredibly high IQ on everyone else, but like, I thought this clearly read as like a defeated, semi-sarcastic, reluctant acceptance. I that's to me, that's how it read. Thank you, Tim. I do like how there are people in my community who are so flighty and so like temperamental that they see that tweet of mine. They're like, "Oh my God, is Vaush a conservative now? Has has Vaush managed to undo all of the thousands of hours that he spent arguing against everything that Tim Pool tends to say on his platform and is now completely in lockstep with him because he said thank you, Tim, in response to time for tone indicators in your tweet? I can't. I'm not that autistic. I refuse. I will not tone indicator. Listen, Jordan Peterson was wrong to lie about Bill 16, but I will Jordan Peterson, you fucks, on tone indicators on Twitter, okay? I will not. They will shoot me. Shoot me before I use JK or SRS. I will not. I refuse. This is compelled speech. I'll do it. I will. I will not. Just use emojis, you boomer. Only boomers use emojis now. You fucking kidding me? I have no fucking idea what Gen Z uses. Maybe emoticons? Yeah, maybe emoticon. Maybe it's like a wraparound thing where emoticons are cool again. We're using emojis right now. Emotes and emojis are essentially the same thing. Yeah, but eh. Whatever. Vesper Aegis News and Games, thank you for the $10. This donation is a clapback in lieu of Glenn Greenwald's tactless tweet earlier. You seem incredibly ambulatory to me, sir. Oh, thank you. Wait, did Glenn Greenwald tweet about me? Is that why multiple people have mentioned Glenn Greenwald? I don't even see him in the thing. Can we ratio him? Is it possible? He's got 7.2 thousand. That'd be difficult. That'd be difficult. Yeah, I should have told me earlier. I would have put it in my I'm always correct segment near the beginning. Left liberal YouTube hosts. sitting in a chair, barely ambulant, casually demanding the... Barely ambulant? I'm sorry, how does Glenn... I mean... Ambulant, ambulatory? Like ambulant, like moving around, like barely moving around. I don't know if it's a fitness joke or whatever, but if there was an adjective that I would use to describe Glenn Greenwald, it would be sopping wet. Um, Anyway, casually demanding the U.S. government starve out and bleed out a country of close to 150 million people in order to make them a more subservient and nice compliant country to the U.S. government's demands. Maybe the reason more young Democrats and young independents are watching Tucker Carlson. He had to fit a simping for Tucker Carlson in. Oh my, he has a quota. I don't know if they pay him. If they don't pay him, he should be getting paid. You shouldn't do this shit for free. He was a Pulitzer Prize winning journalist and he sold himself out. Like he should be, he could be getting a lot more for this, you know? Maybe the reason more young Democrats... Also, wait. Young Democrats are watching Tucker Carlson? You got a source on that? Than any other cable news show is because he's one of the only voices advocating the U.S. not intervene in a potential Russia-Ukraine conflict while the liberal left does this. I notice a distinct lack of any arguments. Fascinating. Bet a lot of Dems watch Tucker. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Huge number. It is very funny though that he pretends to be on the left when his like smear for me is saying that I'm on the liberal left, you know? He did pretend for a while to be left leaning, but I think we're well past that. Oh, Ilham is replying to Empanada. Oh, I blocked Empanada a while ago. Damn, Empanada's getting a disproportionate weight in the VDS discourse. Do you think it frustrates these guys that I'm unstoppable and untouchable and undefeatable? That like every time this happens, it doesn't affect me in the slightest. I'm not emotionally or like, logistically affected by it, and I just move on. Recently, I got a Discord message from somebody. It's a cool person. I don't know why I couldn't say who they are, but being weird about it. I just got a Discord message from someone I think is cool. Anyway, they were like, and how are you doing after your recent cancellation? And I had to think for a second. I was like, recent cancellation. And it was the Luna Oi thing. I'd forgotten. Like, I was well past that. Like, I don't care. That's just me, man. I'm like the fat guy at the pool, okay? I jump in and just the waves rock everyone else, and I don't give a fuck, dude. You guys are having a good time at the pool, okay? It's summer, you know, it's a balmy 88 degrees. You've got sunscreen on the band of your nose and your forehead and the tips of your ears and the back of your neck. You're chilling in the pool, you know. It's like a calm, quiet day. It's about half full. You've got like a drink. You don't think anything's going to rock the boat, metaphorically or literally. And then a Chad, 800-pound, giga obese cannonball of a man, leap off the diving board and kerplunk right in the middle of the pool, okay? The waves rock everyone else. You go flying. Your drink, it's fucking gone, man. You got like a phone that you have on the edge of the pool. It gets just trashed. It's just a mess, okay? Children like just go flying out every direction, you know. And you know, when you're done spitting the water out and clearing off your eyes, you're looking around to someone to be angry at. But I've already climbed out of the pool. I just wanted to jump in, man. I'm off getting hot dogs now. I'm at the hot dog stand. Does it make you mad? I can never perceive anything like this as anything other than people like angrily waving their fists at me, like from the pool, like with their hair like wet, you know, like plastered down over their face, and I'm getting hot dogs. The cancellation came and went, but the memes stayed. True, very very true. I didn't even notice this. Vaush looking like a SeaWorld splash zone. I guess the greatest indication of the inability to affect me is the fact that people in my chat need to inform me that Glenn Greenwald quote tweeted me, and I find out 15 hours later. If only Doomer Media had the prescience, you know, and peace of mind to not get so worked up about this stuff. I've had articles written about me. I've had politicians complain about me, you know. What can you do? Anyway, as I was saying earlier, I'm impenetrable and undefeatable. Glenn Greenwald is a cuck. I mean that literally. I fucked his husband. So there's no issue to be upset with there. And by the way, and this is an open standing thing. Okay, I am happy to talk with anybody about my takes on Russia Ukraine because I still haven't heard any alternate perspective apart from just let Russia invade whoever they want. But in order to have that conversation with me, you need to be a large public figure because it's a boring convo and I'm only doing this for clout. So good luck, find the numbers. There's that Jacobin writer, Jacobin article guy. Maybe we'll talk with him. That'll be fun.